podcast. The silly podcast. The silly podcast. The silly podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Melbourne town. Good morning.
Hello, worldwide people.
Yeah, hello, everyone. Hello
We
to
are the world.
Shine
We
and
are
light.
the children.
We are the adults as well.
And we are also stupid. Yeah.
How are you today? Good?
I'm hungover, guys. So bear with me. I'm going to talk even more ridiculous crap than usual because my brain's not working.
It's
So
foggy.
I'm having the hair of the dog. I'm having a rushki,
Rushke.
commonly known as a rusky, but I call it a rushki because it gives me a rush. And I've got a han because I'm super dry, not moist. And then I've got this little fella just to top up into this
You're all stocked
a little
up.
bit later.
You're all bloody ready to
all
go.
happening. It is all happening. How are you?
I'm good. It's the only way to deal with a hangover is to hair of the dog it up.
Oh, exactly. No, it's the only way I can cope today, seriously. But I had a grouse night because I am somebody's bubble buddy.
Bubble buddy, bubble buddy.
So yeah, my girlfriend Annie, she lives by herself, and Dan the man Andrews has, well, we're still in stage 4 lockdown, but he eased and relaxed some of the rules, and one of them was if someone lives on their own and they're a single person, they can nominate one person to go and visit them.
Yep.
And that person shows up with 2 bottles of champagne, 12 beers, and a half a bottle of vodka. Well, what do you got to do?
You got to drink it. You got to drink those bubble buddies, and you just got to face the world together. It's good.
Exactly. So no, it was good, and it was. I didn't realize how much I missed
Humans.
seeing people, seeing humans, apart from the humans I live with. Like I didn't realize. I drove for half an hour.
Oh, that's
felt
good.
like I was free. I felt like I was driving on a holiday. It was just incredible.
Did you feel like
and I slept there.
Oh, that's good. Did you feel like you were Rose on the front of the Titanic saying,
I
can fly, or whatever she says?
Yeah, and I was doing that, and then I thought, shit, hold on to the wheel before you hit that tram.
Yeah, no, a bit of freedom's good for the soul. Well, everyone knows I'm still going to work, so I have that little bit of extra freedom that other people don't have. So, but I haven't seen anyone I like lately, you know, like in person. Oh, I have. I've seen a couple of people from a distance, like, hi, out the window of a car, but nothing, you know, nothing like that. Not hanging out.
Oh, it was so good. We had a platter, like we just ate cheese and crackers and drank and laughed and danced. And when we woke up this morning, Annie said it was just like The Hangover, the movie, like 2 people. I don't know how we made so much mess. And we must have had a food fight because there was food everywhere.
Was there a tiger in the bathroom?
A broken lamp. No, even better, Carol Baskin was in the bathroom.
She's
looking after her tigers. No, it was good.
Have you been watching American Dancing with the Stars? She's still on that.
Yeah, and apparently the first song she ever danced to was The Eye of the Tiger.
It was, yeah. She's actually.
Oh my God.
I think Carol Baskin. I don't like to shame people into like face shaming, but I think she's had a bit of Botox and fillers done because she's looking like way better than she did when she was on that movie or whatever it was. She's
Really?
Yeah, I think she's had a little squirt just to get her Hollywood ready because it's filmed in Hollywood.
I'm just worried. I'm worried for her dancing partner because he might just mysteriously disappear.
Yeah, I know. Imagine if he did.
Like the first husband.
I don't think she'll be on for very long, to be honest. She's pretty.
Oh, really? I haven't watched it. So who else is in it?
Oh, I don't even know. I just watch her and I watch the girl from The Bachelor, Caitlin Bristow. She's in it. No one good. no one ever
talking about.
No one like real famous is ever on there, but I just.
Well, they're more famous than the Aussies. That we get people's husbands and wives and kids to dance on our stupid Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Richard Wilkins' son, remember? He was dancing.
Was he famous? Like, was he on anything else?
Well, no, he's just Richard Wilkins' son. Like, I'm Richard Wilkins' daughter. I'll be on it next year.
Long lost daughter, Dickie.
Dickie Nee.
What have you been watching? Anything else of interest this week?
I started watching Ratchet.
Oh, yeah. What's that about? I've heard it's really good.
It's awesome. So I've watched only 3. So we started earlier this week. It's about Nurse Ratchet, and she's from the movie One Flew Out of the Cuckoo's Nest, or whatever that's called, with Jack Nicholson when he's like cuckoo. It's about a mental hospital. So she is crazy, and she gives people lobotomies, and it's very gruesome.
Is it?
But it's really, really good. And Sharon Stone's in it.
Oh.
And Miranda from Sex and the City.
Oh, okay.
And Goran from Law and Order is the mayor, and he's so fat you barely recognise him. He's put on so much weight. Yeah. It's a good cast. It's a good show. It's really good.
Is it back in time? So it's back in those days. Ah, okay.
Like the happy day. Well, it's like more, I think, the Happy Days times.
Oh,
so the 50s.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had to watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest for like year 10 media or something. So I have seen it, but I begrudgingly.
Well, I haven't seen the Cuckoo's Nest at all. But there's been other movies about Nurse Ratched that's kind of been a spin-off from that first movie. So she's crazy. She's awesome. And she's got a serial killer brother as well, and he's mental too.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, I have to watch it. People tell me all the time, oh, you have to watch this, watch that. I really need a list. I can just write them down and tick it off as I go, because when it comes to choosing a show, I just totally fucking forget what everyone's told me. So
yeah, you don't know where to start.
Nah. So I've just started watching The Vow on HBO on Foxtel. It's called,
is that good? It just started.
It's about a cult. Yeah, the NVIXM cult.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's about this cult that was started in America by this guy. I can't think of his name. Rainier.
Is it a true story or is it?
True story, yeah.
Oh, I love a true story.
And it starts off like you just think it's like this self-growth workshop, like Tony Robbins type of thing. So it starts off with this guy, and some of his philosophies during that are quite interesting, and they do make people, better and happier and all this stuff. So I'm watching it at the first episode going, oh, this is really, interesting. Yeah, he seems okay. Like he's fucking weird, like all cult leaders are. But now I'm 4 episodes in, and it's come to the point where it comes out that, like all good cults, he's been grooming these women and doing body work with them. And then they've got this little secret society within the cult, which is called DOS, and that's what the show is based on, The Vow. And they have to vow to keep it a secret, and they give him collateral. So they send in nudes of themselves, videos of them saying horrible things about people. So if they ever break the vow, which is keeping it a secret, he can expose them, and they get branded on their vaginas with his initials. Yeah, he doesn't do it. He's the secret.
God, hopefully his name's Ianson, because an I and an I would be okay on your vagina. But if it was like a W and a Q, ooh.
It's his initials, but the branding was disguised as like a mountain with a sky and a valley and a river, but it's actually his initials, which are KR. But if you turn them on, anyway, it's really, really. I'm probably spoiler alerted that you shouldn't have said that. But
so is it in America? Is it an American?
It's
cult?
An American show, and it's about this guy, this filmmaker that gets involved at the start because he's all into personal growth and stuff, and it turns into him documenting the 10 years he was there. He was documenting it, trying to make a film about this guy, but then it turned into all the little secrets that are starting to come out.
I'm tuning in. Yeah. You had me at cult. I love anything about a cult.
Same. And they all always end the same. Well, not end the same,
people take drugs and kill themselves and stuff. Because I watched the one about Jonestown. Now that's when everyone took an overdose and died, like a mass suicide.
Oh, that was where the saying "drink the Kool-Aid" come from, because they all drank Kool-Aid that was laced with cyanide or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, that was incredible. But yeah, and The Vow, I'm on it.
Yeah,
can't wait.
Get on it. It's really, really good. Been watching that, and what else? Oh, Love Island America, which is right up my alley, but not up many other people's alleys. Yeah, but that's about it for TV, really.
I've been watching my regular Bold and the Beautiful and Young and the Restless.
Can you tell yet that they're using dummies as stand-ins yet?
Yeah.
You can tell now.
Well, the Bold and the Beautiful, the ones that are kissing at the moment is Denise Richards from the Real Housewives franchise. She's on it, and she's
ex, yeah.
Yes, and she's with Ridge at the moment. She actually married Ridge in Las Vegas when they were drunk, and Brooke's not happy about that at all. But anyway, when she kisses Ridge, her husband stands in for Ridge.
All right,
and they got similar hair. So that's a good stand-in. On The Young and the Restless, they're doing the same thing, but there's one couple on The Young and the Restless who are actually a couple in real life.
Oh, that makes it easy.
They're getting all the airtime because they can actually sit next to each other and hold hands. But it's funny, they all go out for dinner and stuff at a restaurant called Society, and they're standing around this square table. Like, they don't ever sit down and eat the dinner. They're all just standing, social distancing. It's really obvious that they're all social distancing on both of these shows. But it's good. They're doing a good job.
Why don't they just write the pandemic into the script? You know, like we have to deal with real life here, you know? So why don't they just say, oh, yeah, mention the pandemic at the start and say, oh, yeah, we have to social distance. And that's what happens, I suppose.
Well, they should all wear masks. Imagine that.
Oh, yeah. They can't really wear masks.
No, but like if you weren't onto it, if you're not as sharp as me, because I'm really smart.
Sharp as
I recognise these things. Correct. I recognise these things, and me and Pyrrha, we just laugh at it because it's so obvious. But also, talking of social distancing on the TV, they did it for The Block. They had to close down The Block.
Oh, really? That closed down?
Yeah. Well, it did, and now it's reopened. So when they started filming at the beginning of the year, they had to have a big break and send everyone away.
Oh, that's good. I think at least they get a rest in between, because that show, to me, when I watch it, and if anyone's listening from overseas, The Block is about people that renovate apartments, like from the ground up. You're a member of a couple, and you two go in and you virtually just build. You gut a house and then renovate the whole thing, and then they sell it, and whoever wins at the end. But I always think with that show, how exhausting would it fucking be? So having a break,
I want to go on it.
But I would never go on it. Having a break in the middle would be quite refreshing, because you come back refreshed and ready to go. Maybe.
And you could plan things.
Am I wrong?
You could. I think it's a good idea, because now they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
So they would have sat at home for those 6 weeks or something, just going, all right, we'll do that. Research.
Yeah, and sleep.
But I want to go on it. I said to Pyrrha, let's go on it next year. Like, it's that easy that me and Pyrrha are on, guys.
Oh my God, go on it. You should. That would be fun.
I will do nothing, and I'll just watch Pyrrha do all the work and boss him round.
Bullshit. You'll dig in. I know you will.
I'll be Australia's sweetheart.
Oh, there's Miffy again. Look at her. She looks glorious.
Aww,
her lounge
so cute.
VB.
Poor Pyrrha. Look, he's just working his guts out.
That guy goes, and she's just lazy.
I know, he's like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, go on The Block. I would never go on The Block. Luke and I would fight like cats and dogs on there. Like, seriously.
That's what we need. That's entertainment.
Oh God, not for me. I'd be drained. I'd be drained physically, and then fighting drains me as well. I'd be like, no.
And then The Bachelor also, they had to break down for COVID-19. So they were filming, and halfway through again, they had to do things like this. They had to Zoom date. What? So instead of going on physical dates, they did this crap that we're doing right now, and just talking and looking at each other. It was weird. But I didn't watch.
Weren't they just in a house anyway? Like, so shouldn't they have just like kept, you know how they live in a mansion or whatever, all the girls? So wouldn't they just like stay there and just keep everyone out? Or
I don't know why they didn't, but they didn't. And they sent everyone. Osher came in all serious, like, guys. I just saw the ad. I didn't really watch it until last night. Last night was the finale.
Did you watch it last night?
Yes, because Annie watches it and I was at Annie's house, so I had to watch it. But I kind of like watching the last show of everything. Yeah. And it was so good because Lockie, there was Bella and Irina. I'd never seen them before until last night. And shout out, Irina was wearing our friend Chrissy's nephew's dress.
Con Ilio. Yeah.
Con Ilio, yeah. He's a great designer.
Yeah. From Melbourne.
So I was barracking for her only because of that.
Because of her dress. Yeah. It's a nice dress.
Anyway, he goes ahead and goes on a date and he tells Bella that he's in love with her. He loves her. So you just think, he's going to pick Bella. And then at the final ceremony, he dumped Bella and went with the other one. It was so funny.
So he told both of them he loved them, or just one?
Yeah. No, well, what they showed us was him telling Bella that he loved her on their date.
Okay.
So you just thought Bella was home and hosed.
Yeah.
And then he just started hysterically crying when he was talking to her at the podium, you know, and she just knew. And she goes, can I just go? Can I just go? And he's like, it was so fun. It was
having
so
an
fun.
Asthma attack. Oh my God.
Then he told Irina that he loved her and the rest is history.
So did he let her go when she said, just let me go? Did he? Or the producers would have made him drag it out? Oh no, he let her go just like that.
Pretty much. She just kind of started walking off and going, you're a bloody mess, mate.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Lift your game. You used to be on Survivor. You were tough. Now you're weak as piss, Lockie.
I watched the first episode of The Bachelor, just of this series, because I don't really watch it anymore. It gets too boring for me. But I watched this series, and he was so keen on every girl that walked in.
Oh my God.
Like, it was like he was in love with all of them at the start anyway. He's like, whoa, who's that? Oh, look at her. Oh yeah, she's a 10. And I'm like, you can't say that about every single one of them. But he was almost like desperate. He seemed to me.
And he kissed every single one of them along the way. So, lucky, not good. But anyway, it's over and now the Bachelorette's about to begin. And I'm going to watch this one because it's two sisters.
What do you mean?
There's two Bachelorettes.
Are they twins? That would be awesome.
They're sisters. No, they're not identical twins. They're actual just sisters.
Okay.
Ali, who was on it last year, vying for Matt, the astrophysicist's heart. Okay. And she won the Heart of Australia because she's very like me, like I'm going to do that on the block. Sweet.
I was going to say she's like you. Blonde. She's an astrophysicist.
Yeah. Very, very smart. So she and her sister, they're both the Bachelorettes.
Oh, wow. How's that going to work? What's a first?
So they just show a guy walking out like of the limo and he's approaching them and he's like, what the hell is going on here? You know, there's two of you. And she goes, no, we're here to meet a man each. Right. He thought he was walking into a threesome.
A threesome.
A threesome.
I would love a threesome with you guys. It would be sensational.
Would you be a throuple? Would you like to be in my throuple?
But I mean, that's kind of, what if they like the same dude? Like,
imagine a bitch fight. So fun.
Yeah, true. Sisterly bitch fight. Hey, Scrag, that's my man.
But I think just because you're sisters, you got different tastes. Look at us. We've got 4 sisters and all our partners are very different.
True. But did we just settle for what we could get or did we actually go for what we want?
Mum was just happy. She's just like, he's awesome. Go with him.
She does say that about everyone. Mum's like the
just
opposite.
To get rid of us.
She's like the opposite of like a pushy, those mums that are like overbearing, like smothering.
Not good enough for you. Not good enough for you. Yeah. No, that never comes out. Mum's the opposite.
She's like, oh, he's got a really nice personality. Oh, yes, he's got great feet. And we're like, what?
And he'll get out of jail soon, and he'll be reformed. So,
think of all that counselling he would have got for murder while he was in jail. Like, it's just an added bonus.
And he was a serial killer, so he's got the killing out of his system. If he only killed one person, he might want to come out and try a woman if he killed a man. But yeah, he's a serial killer. Like, he's learned his lesson. He's fine. I really like it.
Better to have a serial killer on your side than against you. So marry him.
Exactly. Look, he barracks with Collingwood, so he's a good guy.
Yeah, he definitely barracks with Collingwood.
He definitely does.
Oh God, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. She's like that, because I imagine if like your parents were like trying to stop you in a relationship, even like just blindly trying to keep you down or whatever, it would be awful.
That's what I'm going to do with my kids.
Cock block them
when they bring people. Oh, well, Abby's moving out.
Well, really?
Yeah, so that's big news in our house. She hasn't found somewhere to go yet, but she's just started. She's started. They turned 21. They're growing up, and I'm really supportive. But I did tell her that I'll be sitting out the front of her house in my car, stalking, and the girl she's moving out with will just go, "Hey, Abs, your mum's still out the front."
There's a weird serial killer and a girl in the car out the front. Oh, that's mom and her husband. Don't worry.
And so it will be weird, but good for her. I'm very excited for her.
Yeah, that's cute. I love the fun of moving out when you're young is so fun, and then you actually move out and think, fuck this. I hate paying my own.
Come back home.
I have to clean that toilet. What the fuck? I hate cleaning shit. Yeah.
Oh no, how funny.
I've only really just started cleaning like every week. Like in the last 2 years. I used to just like let it go for 2 or 3 weeks, but now it's like, I have a dedicated cleaning day, which is fucking sad really. I should have a cleaner. Oh well.
No, I know, but I've started cleaning since ISO because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like is it like you can't go to the pub, let's just go to the fucking bathroom and fucking clean the grout.
Yeah. I can't be a scrubber out, so I'll be a scrubber in.
Scrubber. I haven't heard that word for years.
I love that word. Look at that scrubber, mate.
I haven't been called a scrubber for about 25 years, I reckon. Hey, scrubber.
Not to your face.
No, not to my face. Scrubber.
Every time you leave my house, when you were allowed here, go see a scrubber.
And fuck that scrubber's left the joint.
Oh my God. Did you see what that scrubber was wearing?
Yeah. Scrubber. That's so Aussie. I love it. I love it. What's another Aussie word like that for a scrubber? I can't think.
Slut. Mole. Is mole?
Yeah, mole. Hey, you mole. Yeah, that's Aussie as.
Nah. Have a look at you mole. How's that mole?
How's that scrubber mole?
Actually, that's why you should watch Wentworth. We have discussed this before, but they use all those beautiful, like your twat, your twat.
Oh, twat, yeah.
Yeah, they say all those kind of things.
Funny how English people say twat, and I say twat now because I live with an Englishman, but Aussies and Americans say twat. Like, I don't understand why they would turn the A into an O. I don't get it.
What does it mean? Is it your twat, your twat?
I think your
I thought it meant the front hole. I thought it was your twat.
Oh, it could be your fanny hole. I'm not sure. Hang on, let me Google it.
Yeah, first Google for the day. I'm going to turn my heater off. I'm exploding of heat.
Okay, let's see. Does twat mean bum or...
My remote's not working.
All right, let's see. Or...
it is
vagina. It is vagina.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Hey there, vagina. What's it like? Yeah, I don't know why we call it twat though. I'm going to Google that too. Why do Aussies call it twat?
What does this mean?
Twat, tweet. Oh, twit.
I'm stripping off. I'm having a hot flush.
Oh my God, I just read the funniest reference. Forum word.
Tell me. Read it to us.
This is the way they describe the use of the word twat. I'm crawling down on my hands and knees, kind of pushing back and forth with my twat. What the hell does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know why we say it differently. It doesn't even say. No, it doesn't even
we say mum. We say mum and they say mom.
Oh, okay. So
maybe how did that happen?
I'll say maybe they actually spell it with an O. Okay. I don't know how that happens. It's very weird.
English language is weird.
I definitely say mom though. I'm definitely guilty.
You do. You watch a lot of American TV shows.
And I also, if I'm going to Safeway, I say to Luke, "Hey Luke, do you need anything from the store?"
And you do call him Luke.
Luke, I do. Oh my God.
What about our gorgeous little niece, Ziggy? She talks with an American accent.
Yeah, she speaks like me. That's how I speak. I know, it's so cute. It's annoying when I do it, but it's cute when a little kid does it. Very
well,
cute.
there's a lady on the beach in Bali and she sells bippity boppity boo popcorn and all this stuff. She speaks like a Disney princess because that's how she learnt English, watching Disney movies. So she's like, it's bippity boppity unbelievable. And I've got a video of it. She is hilarious. She's got a bippity boppity spiel for a bippity boppity popcorn.
Yeah, it's funny how people in different countries like that where English is the second language, sometimes have like an American accent because they go to like American school or even though it's English, like
exactly. And when you get the Philippine people, the Filipinos ringing because they're in the call center.
Yeah, they've got American accents.
They're all got American accents.
Yeah, it's very strange, but very nice too. And I got one as well, so deal with it.
I know, and you choose to speak like that, which is weird.
So annoying. I'm the most annoying person. I always think that I do things and I don't even know I'm doing them, and then Luke will repeat what I've said. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, you just said that out loud. I'm like, oh, did I? Like I talk to myself constantly. I sing to myself constantly. I do it in an American accent. I make noises. I make like heaps of sound effects. Like if I'm getting up from the chair, I'm like, oh. And he's like, oh, what's the issue? I'm like, oh, did I do that out loud? I was thinking how exhausted I am, but I didn't know I'm making a noise.
It's hard work getting up, especially when you're obese.
I thought you were going to say, especially when you're an old cunt, but you said obese.
Imagine if you're both of those things, an obese old cunt.
I'm on the way. Don't worry to both. I'm check.
Me too. I haven't stopped eating this week because we had the 21st, which was awesome considering it was only 4 of us. That was fun. Yeah. But we've had food for 100 people.
Oh, yeah.
So we have just been working our way through all this food and I'm sick of it.
I know.
It's delicious, so I kept putting it in my mouth.
Same. I'm really the TV show I'm watching, The Vow. Also, this guy likes skinny chicks, so he restricts them. And the way you can control people, so this is for everyone listening at home, if you want to control someone, you reduce their calorie intake, reduce the amount they're sleeping, and they're easier to manipulate. It's a psychological
well, maybe I should join because I might lose some weight.
Yeah, so he reduces their calories and makes them work from like 6 a.m. till like 4 in the mornings. He calls them up and goes, let's go on a walk at like 3 in the morning and shit. He's like such a fucking weird.
God.
Yeah.
He's such a good personal trainer.
I know.
Remember.
He's so good. He's got some really, really good theories, I'm telling you. Except for the
apart from the tattoo on the vagina.
Yeah, the branding.
The twat tattoo.
Swag tattoo. Yeah, he's got some really good fucking ways of living life. Let's face it.
It sounds brilliant.
You got to watch it. It's funny. It's a bit slow, but if you just pick up on all the funny things he did. Funny, I say funny, but all the things he did.
But it's interesting because when it's a real life story.
Yeah, when it's true.
It's interesting.
Catherine,
you can just play.
Do you know Catherine Oxenberg? She was on Dynasty or one of those shows.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Yeah, she's like an actress, an English actress who married like some guy from the royal family of Monaco or something. I don't know. I'm butchering that fact. Anyway, she's an actress. Anyway, her daughter was in it, and she couldn't get her out of it. So that's the other bit of that show, her trying to get her daughter out of it. Yeah. Anyway, enough about the vow. I think we should talk about some interesting news stories from the week. Now, I don't have a theme song. No, not yet,
are you going to just sing? Sing.
It's a weird fucking story. It's a weird fucking story coming at your face right now. All right.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
Thanks. Okay.
All right. Well, there has been some interesting weird-ass stories out there. Yes. One of the ones I came across this week was quite funny. It was a wedding invitation.
Yeah.
So the RSVP, you had to RSVP if you were going, obviously.
Yeah.
But you also had to tell the bride and groom how much you were going to spend on their gift. And there's different categories. So if you're spending between $0 and $200, they'll feed you accordingly. So you just get chicken and veg for that amount.
Yeah.
If you're spending between $200 and $500, well, you step up and you get steak with gravy and your choice of gravy and beautiful vegetables, not just out of the freezer, like fresh veg, beautiful. So if you're spending between like $500 and $1,000, you step up again and you get seafood, beautiful seafood brought on. It's just delicious, cooked beautifully with some tartare. And then there's the highest echelon, $1,000 and above, and then you get the seafood buffet. You can have lobster, you can have crabs, you can have Moreton Bay bugs, you can have prawns, but you need to spend over $1,000 to get that. So when you go to this wedding, you can see all the scabs because they're all eating chicken.
It's just one guy at the buffet. One millionaire guy.
How funny. Yeah. Their mum and dad. Because
they paid for the whole thing.
But what do you think of that idea? Like, is that a good idea?
I think it's one way to really make the people at your wedding hate you.
I know. Speaking of bridezillas.
I know. What country was that in? Was that like local? It sounds like something
America.
Local. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I feel like in America they breed a whole different type of bridezilla. I think like there's so many shows based on, get married, wear the dress and all this crap. I just think there's so much focus on living the American dream and having this big fancy wedding. Whereas we don't, I mean, they kind of do it here, but we don't. I think we're a bit more laid back than that about weddings here. Do you reckon?
Well, we wouldn't ask people like, how much are you spending on my gift?
Yeah.
But me, if I was invited to that wedding, I would tick the $0 to $200.
Yeah.
And I'd buy them a $2 present.
And just go, oops, where's my wallet?
I just like buy a vase from, a garage sale. And even if it had a chip in it, and I'd just wrap it up and like put it on the gift table laying down like someone's knocked it over and it's been chipped.
Just buy a broken one and then just wrap it up.
Yeah, just go, It's like Olivia, one of her presents that she got at her wedding, our sister, won't say who that was from, but she got a vase that had obviously been used because it was like stainless steel or something, and obviously these people didn't look inside. And when she opened it, she looked inside and it had like a ring around, like there's been water in there. It was rusty.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. Or maybe I knew and I couldn't remember.
How funny.
Oh my God, I'm trying to think of any time I've been re-gifted things. But do you know what? I'm just so I love getting presents, like regardless of what they are. I'm like, oh my God, that's so thoughtful. So even if it was re-gifted, that's pretty funny though. Have you ever been re-gifted? Oh no, once I got like this is a true story. Once I got like a pamper set. It had like a moisturizer in it, a soap and a shampoo thing, and like half the bottle of the shampoo was empty. Like you could at least fill it up with water. That was
I know. Well, I got given a book. And when I went to read it, a card fell out.
No.
And it was like, yeah. And it was like for someone else. It was like, happy birthday, Doris. I'm like, what?
What book was it?
I'm like, I don't know,
like
50 Shades of Grey
a stick
or something.
mag.
It was like, I don't even read. So it was just amazing that I opened the book.
I know. They probably thought, Miffy doesn't read, she'll never find this card.
How funny. Like, but I think perhaps that this person was really nice. So I think perhaps that it was returned to the bookshop.
Oh, okay.
And that, yeah, because I went through their friend list and they didn't have anyone called Doris on Facebook.
Oh. Yeah, I don't mind getting re-gifts, but it's just like because I guess it's the thought that counts. If they think that you're going to use that shit present that they didn't use, even though they did use half the shampoo, it's like it's kind of still okay. And not everyone.
I re-gift.
Not everyone's got.
I don't re-gift gifts, but I re-gift gift bags.
Same. Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. So you know, that's the gift that keeps on giving.
The gift bag. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, so that's hilarious.
I love gifts.
That's hilarious. That wedding story. Yeah, I just thought, oh my God, I could not do that. I even was a bit uneasy about. I used to work at Maya, and when the bridal registry came out, and Stephen Silvani and Joe Bailey, who for everyone that doesn't know, Joe Bailey was a Sale of the Century hostess on Australian TV, and Steve Silvani was a Carlton star footballer, and I think he has a son that plays now.
But
they had a bridal registry, and that's when you come into Maya and you choose what you want as a present, and you put a card in with your RSVP and say, go to the Maya gift registry. This is what I want, which is a good way now. Now I think back and think that's really smart because at least you're buying something they want. Joe Bailey had like knives and forks and stuff like that, individual teaspoons that were worth $150 each.
Oh my God.
Because they were like gold plated or something. So imagine if you bought them that whole cutlery set.
I would have just bought them half a spoon.
One. Yeah. I would have bought him a card and said, oh, the spoon fell out.
I'll buy him a box of matches, except just hold the box. I'll just give him one match. Like,
but their registry list was like, oh my God, how rich are the people coming to their wedding?
Wow, yeah. It's nice to give like gifts if you can afford it. Like, yeah, that's I like giving presents if you can afford it, but I do feel sorry for people that can't afford much and then they end up getting the chicken instead of the fucking beef buffet or whatever you said before.
So what other silly stories have we found?
Oh, okay. So there was another one. I'm just trying to find it. Still haven't found that producer I need to press all my buttons for me. Okay. This is so gross. I'll share my screen. Hang on. Let me just go in here. All right. This is a disgusting story that we found online. So it's about there was a factory. Where was the factory? I don't even know where it was. It was in what country? I can't remember. Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah. So a factory in Vietnam caught washing, recycling and reselling over 300,000 used condoms. And it's so the owner of the illicit factory who said that she had washed and then dried the condoms before selling them onto unsuspecting members of the public. I want to know, was she like rewrapping and rebranding them as her own, or was she just bloody like, I don't know.
But seriously, don't they just go in the bin? Like, does she go to the tip and go through all the garbage and find them, or does she have like people that work for her and go and collect condoms?
Maybe
I don't understand.
Maybe she's got people that work in a hotel.
Maybe she works in a brothel.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. So police swooped on an apartment in the south of the country where they found over 300,000 unlabeled and unpackaged condoms. Okay. The owner of the washed, dried the condom before remolding them on a wooden dildo. Detectives say the woman received a weekly consignment of condoms from an unidentified person, and they were repackaged. So, yeah, I reckon that person works in a hotel, because where else are they going to work?
Well, brothel.
Oh, brothel, sorry, yeah. An unknown amount of dirty contraceptives were then sold to unsuspecting members of the public. Oops. Used condoms are a major risk to the public and can lead to infections as well as sexually transmitted diseases. Oh, no shit. We do definitely know that.
Yeah. And if that's gross.
I know. Earlier this year,
that's a lot.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Earlier this year, it was reported that slumping condom sales meant Brits were shying away from sex during the lockdown. Yeah, because nobody can have affairs and stuff during the lockdown.
Well, you can't go on a Tinder date. You can't just swipe whatever way they swipe and go and you just and go and do that stuff that they do. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah. Oh my God. So intimate occasions are going down, and that is the manifestation of anxiety. Wow.
I agree. Intimate occasions are going down. Get it?
Without a condom, because
they're going down.
Okay, so I didn't realize that anxiety was related to not having sex. Okay.
I didn't even know that you could wash a condom. Otherwise, lots of people I know would have just
you can't
saved money.
It's pretty foul. Like, I wouldn't even touch a
imagine if
used condom with my little finger, my little pinky, let alone
imagine that lady's washing line. Like, I just have all these little condoms, like, because it's Vietnam, so they have really small things.
It would take off in the wind.
They'd look like water balloons because they're that small.
It would be weird. Why would you even think of that? What a brain would think, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll wash used condoms with my bare hands and fucking resell them. But I'll need a dildo to reshape them. It's like, what? How would you even think of all this
weirdo
stuff? Yeah, anyway, so she's going to jail. Oh my God, I just found another. Oh my God. Okay.
What?
I just found something else in this article. All right. Health officials also suggest, listen to this, a novel way for lovers to have sex, but limit the amount of physical contact because people don't want to touch each other. Sticking to social distancing guidelines, it's literally impossible during sex. So health officials have revealed ways of doing so while reducing the risk of contracting or passing on COVID-19. While the virus has been found in semen, the feces, it's not clear if coronavirus can be transmitted through sex. The BCE Centre for Disease Control in Canada has suggested lovers use glory holes as a way of intercourse with minimal physical contact. A glory hole. I know what a glory hole is.
Oh, you're about to tell me.
Yeah. Well, I knew before, but I'll read out what they say a glory hole is, and then I'll tell you what I think one is. A glory hole is a hole cut out in a wall that's only large enough for a penis to slip through, which means lovers can be in two separate rooms while having sex. Yeah, that's what I thought a glory hole was. You find them in public toilets, like men's public toilets.
Yes, actually, I have heard.
So that's what a glory hole is. I reckon we've talked about glory holes on the show before. Probably.
Perhaps.
So everyone at home, if you're afraid of contracting corona from your partner, just drill a hole in your wall big enough for a doodle, and you can make marital love through the wall. That would be
and when you come to my house, and you're thinking, why has she got so many holes in her wall?
Is that a new white paint on the wall? Oh, it looks lovely, nice and fresh. Why has it got so many holes around the white paint?
Oh, lol, how funny.
And what about? A bit crusty.
Ew! I just put my hand in that hole. It's gross.
It's still wet. It doesn't dry very often.
The paint's not dry. Yeah. Paint. It takes ages to dry. Now, what about the other story from the Mirror that we found today? And it's about this guy.
Yeah.
He met a girl and she came back to his house to find his glory hole. And she, for some reason, she's really nosy and she looks under his pillowcase into his brown, gross, aged pillow. And she inquires, like, why are your pillows brown? And don't you ever wash them or change them? And he goes, do you have to do that? Oh, no. I didn't know you have to do that. I haven't fucking washed them for 10 years. I bought them about 10 years ago and fucking never washed them. Didn't even cross my mind.
That's so disgusting.
So she wants to replace them, but he won't let her because he likes, I like my pillow. Like, you know how you like your pillow? Yeah.
Some people
They're a nice colour.
Some people do get attached to their pillows, but it's like at some stage you've got to like let them go. I think now they have a use by date on them anyway. I've got pillows in my room. We just bought them like recently, and they say like I think they got like a 3-year use by date. I think 2020.
Oh yeah. I've got pillows that were meant to be used by last century, but I'm a bit like this bloke.
She cleaned them for him, didn't she?
I think she did, but he won't let her replace them. So
yeah, so that's
a story on the internet, and that's so funny.
Have you ever? What's the longest you've gone without like washing a pair of jeans or something? Have you ever worn them like 8 times in a row?
No, back in the day, more than 8.
Yeah,
like 2 months, and wore them every day.
Yeah.
Until they walked themselves to the washing basket. Because then you have to stretch them back into size, don't you?
Yeah. I like that feeling. I like when jeans are real tight on you and you have to re-stretch them to fit your body. That's the best after they're washed.
Mine are always tight on me. Like I go to a big and heavy woman's store and it's still tight.
Big city chic. Chic, whatever it's called.
Shitty chic. But no, I hate it. I hate when you wash them and they're tight. But back in the 80s, you had to wear your jeans like skin. I used to get the tightest jeans and take them in when I got home.
That's right. You did too. That's weird. Yeah, because they didn't have skinny jeans back then.
No, so we used to just take them in. They were so tight. You couldn't even bend your knees, and you had to lay on your bed with a coat hanger to do up the
but they weren't stretch either. They weren't meant to be, like, you couldn't breathe in them. Now at least stretch jeans like are meant to be worn, that tight, so they're kind of comfy. My jeans are all comfy. Everyone's like, oh, I haven't worn jeans during the pandemic. That sounds like pain. I'm like, oh, I wear them every single day.
Yeah, if you've got a comfy pair of jeans. I wear leggings all the time. But yesterday I went to meet Donna in the park for a walk because we're in 5Ks.
Yeah.
And I was driving down the street and I looked down and I had my leggings on inside out.
Oh, I do that all the time.
How funny. And I'm like, oh my God. And I had to drive home and put them on the right way.
Yeah, I do stuff like that.
And I wasn't even drunk yet.
I had something on inside out recently, and when Luke's parents were here at the start of the year, and Luke's mum came to him, she goes, Anna, I think your top's on inside out. And it was. I was like, oh, I'm so dumb.
How funny.
I know. All right, cool. So I think we have covered all our news stories. It wasn't a big weird news week, really. So I think
wasn't really.
Move on to another segment.
Which one is it?
I don't know. I'll see whatever comes into my phone first. Let's do this.
Oh, I've got to use my brain.
It's time to use that brain. Time to use that brain. Are you ready for? Are you ready for the quiz?
Some jizz from my used condoms.
Are you ready for the quiz?
I'm kind of ready because the brain's not too sharp today.
That's okay. We'll make it sharp. We'll sharpen it with a pencil sharpener. Okay.
Lobotomy, Ratchet.
All right. So today, I've been struggling a bit with my motivation to do anything. You know, you just have those weeks and you're like, what's a gal to do?
That.
Yeah. So I decided this week that we would do a quiz relating to the album titles. So I'm going to name an album, and you've got to tell me who released said album. I'll if you can't get it just from the name, I'll then start giving you clues until you eventually get it.
Okay, so I can't lose.
You can't lose.
It sounds really good because I love a good album.
Yeah. So now So, yeah, anyway. So, let's see how we go. So, number 1. The album title is Middle of Nowhere.
I already know.
Who?
I'll just let the guys at home have a go. Losers. It's Hanson. It's Hanson. Losers.
You're going to get all of these so quickly because I was like, do I make them really hard or make them really easy? All right, you're one for
You could have made it hard.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so maybe I should just give clues to the album. No, it's okay. I'll just give the names.
Because I'm like Molly Meldrum.
I know. Yeah, these are probably
without the hat.
And a few of them are too easy. Anyway, there's 12, so we'll see. We'll see how you go. All right, number 2, Throwing Copper. Released in...
Oh, I do.
You know? Released in 1994.
I do.
Yeah, go. Guess.
Oh, Throwing Copper. I do know it, and I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like Live or Counting Crows or someone like that.
Who did you say first?
Live.
Yeah, well done.
Is it Live?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Released in 1994. Actually, maybe I'll ask you to give me the year it was released to once you do that. Yeah. Okay. Just make it a bit harder because I think you're going to find it too easy otherwise. Yeah, it was released in 94, and Hanson was Middle of Nowhere was released in 97, as we've discussed.
Okay.
Cool. All right, number 3. This album is called The Sound of White. WHITE, White. And it was
What does white sound like?
It was a debut album by this artist in 2004.
I'm not up to that year yet. I actually don't think I know.
All right. It won a 2005 ARIA Music Award for Best Female Artist.
The Sound of White, 2000. So I got the year. It was released in 2004.
Yeah, and the ARIA in 2005 for Best Female
Artist.
Artist.
An Aussie.
Yeah.
An Aussie.
Yeah.
It's not Delta.
No.
Casey Chambers.
No. There's a song from it called, I'll name a couple of songs, All for Believing, The Special 2, and
Missy Higgins.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, The Special 2. I love that song.
Same, I love that song.
But I haven't got that album, see?
There you go. Well, you got it anyway. So 3 from 3, well done.
Yay!
Oh, you'll get this one within 2.8 seconds. And I've also got a little sound effect for this one. All right. You'll know it already. Listen Without Prejudice.
I do know, but I can't remember. See, my brain's not working today.
It was released in 1990. It was the second solo album from an English singer-songwriter.
It's Boy George.
Close.
Oh, my God. Is it not Boy George?
No. It was...
it's George Michael.
Yeah.
It's Yasu Tikanis.
Now we have a sound effect. That's why I was trying to get the sound effect earlier. This is how you say. Now, our beautiful friend Donna, shout out Donna. We speak about you often. She sent us how to say George Michael's name in Greek because we butchered it every time. So here it is. Hang on a sec.
Yorgos Kyriakos Panayotou.
There you go.
Correct.
Yorgos
well done,
Kyriakos Panayotou. There you go.
Yasu Tikanis Kala. Very good. I say, yeah, I would have got that smack bang if my mind was sharp.
Yeah, see?
I've got that album because you got to have faith. Yeah, it's not on that. Faith.
No, Faith is
on the album.
Faith, yeah.
That's
correct.
Freedom,
that's why I didn't give you that one. Freedom 90 was on the one. Freedom. All right. Okay, this one's a bit trickier, and I've never heard of this album, so I just...
Whenever you say it's easy, it's hard, and whenever you say it's hard, it's easy.
Well, this one's hard. All right, so this album, you might know it though, I don't know. The album's called Don't Shoot Me, I'm the Only Piano Player. I'm only the piano player. I can't even say it. Don't shoot me, I'm only the piano player. Released in 1973.
Billy Joel.
No. It was a 6th studio album.
Elton John.
Yeah.
Reggie Dwight.
The
Dwight Star.
Yeah, very good. Songs on it were Crocodile Rock, Daniel.
Oh, my brother. I always wanted a brother called Daniel. Mum, it's not too late.
Yeah. He
So I can
released
sing that.
yeah. He released 2 albums in that year. The other one was Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. So he was doing heaps of good shit in that year.
He's really awesome.
Yeah, he is awesome. He's doing a lot of drugs.
Oh, I love his glasses. I love Elton in his drug years and his alcohol years.
Yeah. Have you seen that movie? I watched it the other night. It was so good.
Yes, The Rocket Man.
Yeah, so good.
That guy that acts him is so good.
Oh, as him. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Oh, you'll get this.
Right.
This is the easiest one you'll ever get. Okay. She's so unusual.
Which Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Best album.
Right,
and that was released in 1986?
No. 3.
4? 3. 2. 1. 3.
I love that album. You had that on tape, I remember.
So do I.
Do you have it on vinyl as well? Or no?
I don't. But I do have the singles. I have the singles on vinyl.
Yeah.
And I don't have my tapes anymore.
Okay. That was a good.
I'm spewing.
Oh, you don't have your tape?
Don't have,
Pluck them out.
No, I don't have a tape recorder either.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I only have a record player.
All right.
Mum made me throw them away.
I thought I'd seen your tapes in the last couple of years. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But okay.
No, they're my porns. They're my porn tapes.
They're my home videos. All right. All right. This album is called Everything Changes. It's number 7. Everything Changes. It's a second studio album by this band. Now, 1993 it was released. It reached number 1 on the UK chart.
Everything Changes.
It was also the 3rd best-selling album of 1993 in the UK. Is that a clue?
So they're English. Are they English? 1993. Everything Changes. Is it? I don't know.
Okay. So
Sting.
Songs from that album include Pray, Relight My Fire.
Relight My Fire. I still don't know yet.
Yes, you do. And I went to their concert and you went to someone from their concert who went solo a few times.
Oh, take that.
Yeah. Well,
I want you back. I want you back. I went in to take that. You guys were.
Yeah, but you're into Robbie.
Oh, yeah. Well, as soon as you said he went solo, I was like, yes,
yeah,
Robbie.
All right. Next
good.
album.
Very
number
good.
8.
See? This is hard.
Yeah. Number 8. Album is called I'm Not Dead. It was released on April 4th, 2006.
I'm Not Dead.
Yeah. It's the 4th studio album by this singer.
Uncle Fokker.
No.
I'm Not Dead. Bobby McLaren. Everyone said he was dead.
No.
Okay.
It's a girl.
Oh, girl.
And it was a follow-up album for Try This, which was the album before. Try This was the album before, and I'm Not Dead was the album after.
Pink.
Yes. Very good.
Yes! I should know that because I've got that.
Yeah, I know you have.
I've got every Pink.
I'm surprised. I was like, oh, you get this easy.
Girls are dumb where I come from. All right, but I'm still like 9 out of 9.
Yeah, you're killing it. 8 out of 8, but yeah. This is not only because this is number 9. All right, number 9. The album is called, and actually, I might not tell you the name of the album because it'd be too easy. Okay, I'll give you a reverse because it's too easy. This was released on October 10th, 1983. It's a second
Thriller.
It's a second album by a British new wave group.
Oh, Counting by Numbers.
Colour by Numbers. Very
Colour
good.
by Numbers. Yeah.
By
Boy George and Culture Club.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's why I didn't give you the title. Church of the Poison Mind, Karma Chameleon. They were on there.
Church of the Poison. I went to that concert. Best concert ever.
There you go.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so you are 9 for 9 now. officially.
Told you. I'm also a psychic. I knew I'd be 9 from 9. Yeah.
Okay. Next one is called Theatre of Pain. It was released.
Motley Crue.
Damn it. I thought you might not remember that. What year was it released?
Oh, God, 84.
Close, 85.
Oh, so close.
Songs
I reckon I was on the...
Smoking in the Boys' Room.
Smoking in the Boys' Room.
Home Sweet Home.
And
so on
and so forth.
Yeah.
Best album ever.
Okay. Well done.
Love
10
it.
from 10. Killing it.
I've got that in vinyl.
Have you? Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I looked at the album cover. I couldn't remember if you had it or not. But anyway, you do. Okay.
Yeah, because it's got the 2 masks.
Ah, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's exactly right. Okay, number 11. This album is called Up All Night.
Up All Night, Richie, Lionel Richie?
No, it was released in May 2012.
Oh, definitely not. Up all night, I'm up all night, I'm always up. I don't know, next.
It's the debut album of this band.
2012.
Yep.
Not 1D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Yeah, Up All Night. So that's the songs from that was What Makes You Beautiful and
I love
One Thing. You got this one thing. I like that
I
song.
also went to their concert.
Yeah, I knew that.
Loved it.
Trying to stay on kind of par here. Anyway, all right. So that was number 11. This is flying. It's gone too quick. All right, this is number 12.
It's so fun.
Okay. This album is called A Night at the Opera.
Oh, did you know it? It's Queen.
Way!
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Yep. And
So
you're my
stick
best
to your
friend.
day job.
I'm like, that was the last one. I could have done more, but
that was fun. And it was harder than you thought.
Good. Okay. Yay. All right. Well, thanks for participating in my quiz.
Thanks.
You got to use your brain. Time to go insane. All right.
Gotta use our brain.
From one segment to another, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just try and organize this other shit.
This is going to be so fun. Now, last week I made you cry.
Yeah, you did. You better not
This
do that again.
This week I'll make you cry even harder.
Oh, great. All right. Hang on. Let me play the intro and then we'll do it. Ready?
I'm ready.
Songs from the past. Right now, it's back.
Oh, shoot. Hang on.
Oops. Hang on. I needed to burp anyway.
All right. Take 2.
Songs from the past. Right now, it's back. New host. Thank God. She's here with a beer. Thank God the Miffy's back. We miss her. Thank God the
Miffy's back.
Songs from the past. You'll have a blast. Songs from the past. Miffy's back.
All right.
Thank God the Miffy's
back.
back.
So we're up to the year 2002, which is crazy because we started in 1974 with Unana Higher.
Wow.
And we're already here in 2002.
Jesus.
Gosh.
Jesus.
We're getting old, Anna.
We are.
I'm in my 40s now in 2002.
Oh, I'm in my 20s. No.
Oh, you are so lucky.
No, I'm a liar.
9 years younger than me. You're in your 30s.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, were you born 78?
Yes, I was 24.
In 2000. Oh, yeah, actually, I was in my 30s. I'm a liar.
We're not the smartest. I'm not the sharpest
60.
tool in the shed.
I am now 60.
I know.
I thought 2002 was like 8 years ago. It's 18 years ago.
Oh my God. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but yeah. Okay.
All right. So the movies were very repetitive. And I think that because of the year, it was 2002.
Yeah.
So it was like the second of everything.
Yeah.
So it was the second Lord of the Rings.
Oh, right.
It was the second Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It was the second Star Wars unofficially, because remember they started making new Star Wars, but they went back to the beginning.
Yeah,
that's renumbered everything. Men in Black also came out with a second movie. Okay, so there's a bit of a theme in 2002.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Die Another Day. My favorite movie was 8 Mile.
Oh, that came out in 2002. Oh, that's probably the best movie.
How good was that movie?
Yeah.
And another movie that I loved from that year was My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh, was that then? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So how time flies. You wouldn't have ever thought that was 18 years ago.
Never.
And I can see Hot Chick, which is quite funny. That guy's quite funny.
Yeah.
Ice Age, but there we go. So and The Panic Room. That was a good movie too.
That's scary. Scary movie.
Very, very scary.
Very.
Very, very scary. All right, moving on to the songs. The number one hit from the whole year on the ARIA charts was Eminem again, Without Me.
Oh, so good.
Good song.
Yeah.
And then we met this beautiful Puerto Rican or Spanish or Colombian Sheila called Shakira.
Colombian.
And she said,
some Colombian
whenever we got to be together, blah, blah, blah. I love Shakira.
Blah, blah,
Shakira,
blah,
Shakira. Blah, 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 blah. And then there was Nelly. Nelly was huge that year. He had Dilemma with Kelly Rowland.
Yeah.
Vanessa Carlton had 1,000 Miles.
Ah, yes. Good song.
Casey Chambers, she came into our lives, which is not pretty enough. And Casey, have more faith. You are pretty enough, girlfriend.
Now you're rich enough, so who gives a fuck?
And then we met this little skater girl called Avril Lavigne.
Wow, was that 2002? I love that.
Yeah, she was complicated.
Yeah,
well, her song was called Complicated.
Yeah.
Enrico Iglesias, or whatever his name is, he's a Spanish Colombian girl also, came out with Hero.
Yeah, I went to his concert. It was good.
Oh, my God. My favourite song of that year, actually, no, this is equal favourite for me, because the song I'm going to play I quite like too. Murder on the Dance Floor.
Oh.
You better not miss the groove, DJ, but on now.
Are they the official lyrics?
Yes.
Holly.
Wow. Holly Valance, she escaped Neighbours, and she came out with a song called Kiss Kiss.
Yeah, that's right.
Shakira again, Underneath Your Clothes.
Underneath your clothes, there's a story.
On a fun and a burning glory. That was so.
And these are all the official words, guys. Don't have to Google them. And you've got this silly podcast.
My boyfriend at the time, Robbie Williams, came out with The Better Man.
Oh, that's such a good song.
But now, my song
of
the year. It might take me a little while to find it because
okay.
I had it at the ready and it keeps disappearing.
I just saw another good song that came out too.
Oh,
Dirty by Christina Aguilera. Yeah. Dirty. Too dirty to clean my act up. Ladies, fellas, woo, woo. Not the official words either, guys.
Oh, keep talking because I've lost my information.
All right. What else? There's a few good songs. What's this one called? Oh, The Scientist by Coldplay. I'm not sure. Coldplay never.
I didn't really.
Coldplay never called their songs by their actual names. Like,
I know, and
guessing numbers and figures. Yeah.
You know, one good thing about Coldplay, on YouTube, when we have to block out songs because they're copyright, which is fair enough.
Yeah, we do.
Coldplay let you use them.
Really? Well, you should have them so I didn't have to edit this video. Bloody YouTube.
But there's a place at YouTube and you press it and it's called Commons. Oh. And if it's licensed under Commons, it means that the band has given you permission to use their songs.
Oh, that's
and Coldplay's one of them. Yeah.
Oh, so wow. I guess we're going to be playing Coldplay every week.
Yeah, no, from next week on, it's the best of Coldplay, guys.
Yeah, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, we cut out this next section. So if you're listening on any podcast app, that's fine. You'll hear the song. But if you're, on YouTube, we actually have to cut the song entirely out. So we'll tell you what it is afterwards and you'll get the gist. And we usually sing some kind of form of it in the wrong words. So you'll get it. But
all right.
Yeah. So
I've got my song under control.
Yeah.
How good was the Ketchup song?
The Ketchup song by, who sings it? Las
Ketchup people.
Yeah, Las Ketchup. The Ketchup song. Yeah. Good
Las
song.
Ketchup.
Banger.
Sisters. Did you know that? Did you know they were sisters?
Didn't know. Are they
4 sisters.
Are they going to be on The Bachelorette? Oh, no, 4. Okay, yeah.
4 sisters from Portugal, Spain, Colombia, somewhere like that. And
where Shakira's from.
Yeah, they live next door to Shakira growing up and Nelly.
Underneath her clothes.
But anyway, the reason they're called the Ketchup people, Las Ketchup, is because their dad is called El Tomato.
Oh, really?
And he was a flamenco dancer, the El Tomato. So when they made their band, they called it Las Ketchup because they come from the tomato.
Oh, so
how cute is that?
Is their dad famous?
Their dad's famous in the place that they live.
Oh, that's so cute.
Next door to Shakira. Yeah, really, really cute.
Oh.
Now, we know the song as the Ketchup song.
Yeah.
But the Spanish know it as Aceraje.
Aceraje.
So, which is not even a word in Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah, so they've just made it up.
Oh.
So there was a big rumor or a myth about the Ketchup song that it was a devil worshipping song because ketchup looks like blood.
Oh.
Aceraje is not even a word, and if you break it up, A means A, but Aceraje means heretic being, like the devil.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
And it says Diego walks in wearing a blue suit, and apparently that's what the devil wears.
Oh, the devil wears
a blue suit. I thought he wore Prada, but he actually wears a blue suit. But that is one of the meanings that they think. So they think it's underlying an evil song. So but I don't believe that.
Just quickly, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
So the whole song that's in a different language isn't actually in a language.
No, but the reason why it's about, as in all the words made up in the chorus.
Wow.
All of them. So what it's about really is this guy called Diego in his blue suit, snorting cocaine.
Yeah.
Goes up to the DJ and he requests a song, and the song is a real song.
Okay.
And it's called Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah, I know.
By the Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
So that's what he wants. And the DJ goes to him, what do you mean, mate? So Diego, who's off his face, tries to sing it. And that's when he goes, and a boogie baby.
Because that goes.
That's where it comes from.
Happy to hip and a hit, don't stop, and you don't stop.
Exactly. So that's what Diego wants him to play. So he tries to sing it, and that's where the girls came up with it because they're watching Diego going, hello, legend,
awesome.
meaning.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Yeah. Okay.
How good is that?
Now you say it, it kind of does sound a bit like that.
Yeah. That's what he's asking for. Can you believe that?
No, stop, and you don't stop.
Yeah. You sing that and I'll sing that bit. Ready?
A hit.
No one
exactly the same. We were in bloody just total harmony just then.
I know, a cappella.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm mind blown. One, I thought it was real, and two, I didn't know that. So fuck. Okay.
And I just thought the song was about tomato sauce. I really didn't understand.
So did I. Oh, well done. That's killing. You're killing this. I don't think I'm coming back in 2010. I think I'm just on permanent holidays from this. I'm not good enough.
All right.
I'm not good enough.
Yeah. You are, Casey Chambers. You are. You're pretty enough.
I'm not good enough at this segment.
You got blessed with the looks. I got the brains.
Yeah, right. I got neither of those things. Let's face it.
Well, it's been a fun show. I can't believe I got to the end without falling over.
You did so well, hangover and all.
Woohoo!
You can just do it all. You're a woman of many talents.
And now I want to go play that song.
Banana. I'm gonna go play Rapper's Delight.
Yeah, how good's that?
Yeah, oh my God, amazing. All right, well, that was an awesome podcast. So
it was, guys.
If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening to this and you made it to the end, congrats. But please subscribe to us on YouTube. That just makes all the difference to us.
And I ask you a big fat favor. If you could please go to our page on Facebook. Up the top, there's a button called Community. And you can share the podcast with all your friends. So if you do that for us,
we'll give you a massive
1,000 thank yous.
Thank you.
When we're out of COVID.
Miffy will lick your balls.
I'll make a glory hole. We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. It's fine. It's all, you'll be happy at the end.
Yeah.
Just know that.
So silly podcast, community, invite all. That's beautiful. All you have to do.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Right. Thanks for your support, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.